I want to share with you the one thing I find parents of kids with ADHD often have very unrealistic expectations about, and that is their child sibling relationships. For those of you who have siblings, did you always get along with your siblings growing up? Well, you probably didn't. You might have gotten along most of the time, but keep in mind for kids with ADHD, if they have a propensity to be emotionally reactive, impulsive, or if they struggle with perspective taking, so understanding others' thoughts and feelings and understanding how they're coming across to others, that is often going to affect the sibling relationship. So when I talk with parents about creating daily expectations in the home for their child to earn the things that are important to them, such as video games and so on, parents will sometimes say, I want him to be nice to his sister all the time. When they say things like that, I'm honest with them and I say that is completely unrealistic. It is normal for siblings to fight sometimes, and for a child with ADHD, it is very normal for their sibling to be reactive towards their behaviors, and vice versa. When we talk about social skills, what I want parents to understand is this. Kids do not feel the need to use, quote, good social skills with their siblings because family is who you can be yourself around, and there are no social ramifications for having your sister upset or mad with you. Whereas if you upset or make one of your friends or one of your classmates mad, there are social ramifications for that. So I tell parents who are using my Socially Smarter program, which is designed to help build social executive function skills, none of this is going to be applicable to your child's sibling relationships. Last thing I want to share with you. In every family I've seen where sibling conflicts are a really big problem, there is one common denominator in all of those cases, and here's what it is. The parents are constantly trying to micromanage the sibling relationship. So every time one of the kids says something to the other one, the parents intervene. Or anytime there's a little fight, the parents don't give them space to just work it out or let it go. They always get involved. And obviously, parents are trying to do that with the best of intentions. But here's what happens when you get involved in every little quarrel that your kids have or try to micromanage their relationship so they get along better. Number one, they get the message that you don't have confidence in them to handle this on their own. Number two, often when kids know that their parents are going to get involved in every little sibling fight, what they do is use that to their advantage. So they'll try to get their sibling in trouble by pulling a parent into it. The other thing that's really important to understand is this. The ADHD brain tends to be novelty seeking. So if they can get an emotional reaction out of a sibling or out of a parent, that feels like novelty to them. Well, the more that you feed into that with your own emotional reactivity or by intervening, that's reinforcing to them that this is effective and it's a good way of having some novelty in your life or getting some entertainment, really. So what I explain to parents is when you stop getting involved in every little fight and stop trying to micromanage their relationship, what they're going to learn is that, you know what, we're going to have to work this out ourselves, or we're just going to have to let this go because our parent is not going to get involved in this. And that helps convey competency, that you believe in their ability to solve problems independently. And that's really important for kids, and it's really important for kids with ADHD. Now, obviously, you need to keep your kids safe. So if things get physical, yes, you have to intervene in that. But beyond that, what I say is have them work things out on their own. The less you get involved, the less fights that they will have, or the shorter duration that they will be resolved in. I know that this is really hard for a lot of you to do, and I understand and appreciate that, but you have to have some faith in your kids, in their ability to resolve things on their own, because this is how they're going to learn conflict resolution skills and independent problem-solving skills. So be realistic about your kids' relationships. Hoping that your kids will get along all the time or setting an expectation that they're always nice to their sibling is unrealistic and it's unfair to them. Number two, understand that kids don't feel the need to use good social skills with siblings or really show consideration for siblings because family is you can be yourself around and there's no social ramifications for that. And last thing, as difficult as this might be for you, stop getting involved in every little sibling conflict and stop trying to micromanage their relationship, and that will instill your confidence in them and help them develop both independent problem-solving skills and conflict resolution skills. If you want more help with your child-sibling relationships, please check out Scaffolding Better Behavior, the ADHD Parent Behavior Training Program, where I have a whole section about this. I'll speak to you soon. Take care.